Flash missing, vanishes in crisis.
After an epic street battle with the Reverse Flash, our city's very own Scarlet Speedster disappeared in an explosion of light.
That day is today. Now, I've seen a lot of other people do it, and I thought I'd do my own little thing on it. I wanted to make a video and actually... there's a big difference between the two newspapers from each... from when it originally got made and what they're reading to what was seen in season 6 when Iris originally wrote it. So let's zoom in and to the picture and see what we get. A deadly game that played out in the main... I can't read what that says. Transsuit? What does it say in the video?
Vanishes in crisis.
After an epic street battle with the Reverse Flash, our city's very own Scar...
I'm afraid it doesn't say it there in the video. So it's a deadly game that played out at the main transit point, I think. I'm not exactly sure what that says. At a secret location this month, with one landing near to where experts overseeing the total destruction of the toxic stockpile where staying. Sources say on Tuesday night. One that doesn't seem very much like the thing. So let's go to the other side real quick. Okay, the Flash said 3 rockets. The Flash said 3 rockets bit the city of, almost killing the taxi driver, and wounding 6 others were among the scene. The Flash also... Wait, the Flash-E, there's an I after it. The Flash-E also, unlikely that Central City, which wield... I have no idea what this says. Power on the Security Council and is cities. Maybe in cities. The Flash said 3 rockets hit the city, almost killing a taxi driver. So this is like a repeat thing. But that's what it says in the original thing. I mean, with this picture that you see that's on screen here. And then, of course, you got what they said. And then you got what it says in the other newspaper thing that, I mean, of what we see, that what Iris writes, what you've seen from the original of what it says, which I don't think they really put that much effort into what it said originally, and I think the thing they're looking at in that scene probably doesn't say the exact same thing, but that's what they're reading. And then all of a sudden, so let's just re-listen to the what the thing says real quick.
Flash missing, vanishes in crisis.
After an epic street battle with the Reverse Flash, our city's very own Scarlet Speedster disappeared in an explosion of light.
Barry, look at the date.
And then you gotta go to what the one that Iris just wrote says, today we say goodbye to him, not because he was taken, but because he gave himself willingly. And in the end, that's what makes him deserving of the title, or of the greatest title of all, hero. That's a big difference from what the differences are. And another thing, I mean, yeah, technically, in what it originally says in the original one kind of does make sense with Crisis being kind of like a flashlight type thing. I mean, not exactly. It's red skies, but that's why the thing says red skies vanish too, because, well, it's after Crisis. But according to the newspaper, it was supposed to be Reverse Flash battle. In an epic street battle, it says, with the Reverse Flash. So that's a bit of a difference. But, you know, they don't have a thing of him, anything close to him. Another thing of what I want to try to do is, like, what would the, you know, with the new timeline go as? What would the new time be? Like, what would the new crisis be if it were to actually happen? Like, the fight between them two. Would it be the one with negative Flash? Well, then they're all the four forces. Maybe. Would it be maybe the fight at the end of season 5 with all the heroes together? Not quite as good, because he did also get away, and they didn't really actually fully fight head on that much. That wouldn't be a really great idea to choose. Besides that, I mean, technically we could do the one with Cobalt Blue when Reverse Flash comes back. The only thing is, they did not do a very good job with the getting of him. So I think the best choice to use for the fight that could have occurred is probably when he was negative Flash. That will probably be the one that would have happened if, you know, it went differently. But another thing I wanted to do is, if you put these two pictures together, why don't they just use the same picture? I mean, they used a different picture. Why didn't they just use the same one from the original timeline? Because originally, when timeline changed, I'm pretty sure the picture did not change. Just the date. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think it's fun. You're trying to get like we finally caught up to what the Flash would have done, and what I'm wondering is how much would have changed if they kept going with like another season of the Flash? Because it's been about a year ago on February when the beginning of the Flash started. What if they kept going the next year, just saying, "Oh wow, yeah, by the way, this is when I originally would have vanished." I think that'd be funny if they did something like that. But another thing I noticed about the picture is if you zoom in to the name on the byline, Evan Gibson. Why is it Evan Gibson when it used to say Iris West? Or then once Iris West died in season 3, it was Julie Gear. But this is Evan Gibson. Why did that change? It didn't really show any other things change later. Well, that's just the picture before, you know, they started reading it. No, all of a sudden it says Iris West. Something's weird here. They got to get their things right. Even in the same season where time didn't change, they got to fix that. That's just one of the inconsistencies I wanted to talk about in this video. And I did want to make some more Flash videos in between when I made the Fastest Speedster episode and this episode. Just I've been like really busy working on some other videos, just working at my job and stuff like that. So I am sorry about that. I will work on getting more out. Just it's not going to be specifically because of that. But yeah, today is that day. It is cool that we actually caught up to and seeing what happened to the Flash from the original time when he first saw that all the way back in 2014, so 10 years prior. And then all the way till now to the end of season 9 where he got some big boosts up and stuff. And I think one of my I'm gonna leave it with this. My favorite episode of each season. My favorite episode of season 1 is going to be when Barry well, pretty much actually the last episode when Barry fights Reverse Flash head on, and yeah, he dies. It just sets everything up perfectly for the second season. But my favorite episode for season 2 is not that. Is actually when Barry and Cisco goes to Earth 2, and they try to get Jesse back. That was funny. I like that one. My favorite episode for season 3 would be the episode where Savitar actually reveals his identity, or Barry finds out. I think that'd be my favorite in season 3. Season 4 is obviously Flash Time. That is my favorite. When they try to stop the nuke. That's the best one in that season. Season 5, not a whole lot of great ones, but I'd say my favorite is the time when XS has to run back in time and try to stop, Cicada from killing that one person for that 1 hour. It's kind of like Groundhog Day type thing where she repeats every time someone dies. I like that one. That's probably my favorite one. The rest of them aren't as great. Season 5 is not probably one of the worst seasons out of them all. And then season 6, there's a lot of good ones. It was one of the better seasons of the later ones. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's better than 4 through 9, actually. I prefer, I would not say it's better than the first 3, but I would say that it is better than the others. 8 wasn't that bad either, though, but that is the one I'm gonna, I didn't actually choose the 6 yet. I'd say either Crisis or The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, because, well, it's like the Crisis, it like brought things together, what it was leading up to, what Last Temptation of Barry Allen was leading up to. And it brought the end of Blood Work, so that was nice. Finally got over with him. He wasn't my most favoriteest villain, but season 7, not a whole lot of great choices in this one. I'd have to say probably my most favorite would be the end of the 4 story, even though that isn't great. I don't really like 7 a whole lot either. I did like the end of the 4 storyline. Season 8, I loved it. It's the Curious Case of Bartholomew Allen, I think it's called, where he gets hit with the olding ray or whatever. It makes him age rapidly. But it's very funny. So I like that one. That was really funny. Season 9 was the time where he actually completed the loop and got stuck back in time to fight Reverse Flash. That was easily the best one of season 9. And I did think they ended it off pretty well too, though. But yeah, that is my ranking for the best episode of each season. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for the videos that I was originally planning on making, but I didn't get a chance to make. I will start to work on them as soon as I can. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.